The head of one of Canada's national museums has left her role following a damning report on her treatment of staff. The CEO of the Canadian Museum of Immigration at Pier 21 is being accused of serious code of conduct breaches over the course of a decade. The CBC's Hilary Johnstone joins us now. So, Hilary, what can you tell us?
Well, we know that we were first reporting on the findings of this report from Canada's Integrity Commissioner yesterday, and there has now been action. It has been announced that the director of this museum, the highest-ranking official at this particular museum, has retired from her role effective immediately, so effective today. So this is Marie Chapman. She has been in this role for a number of years. She was first appointed as CEO by the Harper government back in 2011, and then was reappointed by the Trudeau government a number of times with a salary of up to $221,000 a year. And the allegations that have now been outlined in this report from the Integrity Commissioner include details of some of the language that she used directed towards members of her staff, including using offensive words to describe some members of the senior leadership team, including the word slut as one example. So I want to play a little bit from the Integrity Commissioner with some of her findings. This is what she has said.
The CEO referred to her senior leadership team, or SLT, using a term that is often used to degrade women. Evidence demonstrates that she did this on multiple occasions and even in front of members of the public. In another incident, the CEO commented on the appearance of a well-known female athlete, noting that she was too masculine to represent women in a museum product and saying, and I quote, "She looks like a man," while making a disgusted grimace.
So those were just some of the findings. Other findings included ranking women who worked at the museum by their age, making comments including saying there were, quote, "no good-looking men at the museum," referring to some staff by pseudonyms about how they looked or acted, and also using hurtful nicknames, at times. Now, according to this report, some staff members who were the subject of some of this even reported having thoughts of self-harm at different points in time because of the nature of all of this. It's said to have gone on for more than a decade, that this was not one particular instance of this, but rather something that was a reoccurring thing. A little bit earlier on today, before it was announced that the director would be retiring from her role, we did hear from Canada's Minister of Canadian Identity and Culture, Mark Miller. Here's what he had to say.
It's entirely unacceptable. You know, when you talk about museums and the role of the government in controlling museum heads or even content, it's a very, very slippery slope. So I do have my opinions. I think if anything in that report is indeed accurate, it's certainly grounds for the board to take action.
And just finally here, the other thing that this report spoke about was the fact that the CEO, Marie Chapman, used fear, her power to, quote, strike fear into employees so that they were too afraid to speak out or to address some of their concerns. For her part here, Marie Chapman has told the Integrity Commissioner that she disagrees with the findings of the report.
Hilary, thank you. The CBC's Hilary Johnstone.